Hi there, I'm Dave. How can I help you with your AWS ecosystem?
Hi, Dave. This is Syed. Can you run a report on the IAM users that do not have MFA enabled for compliance purposes?
Hi, Syed. I'm Dave, your friendly AWS Compliance Assistant. To get started, I'll need your AWS account ID and region. You can find your account ID in the AWS Management Console under My Account. Let me know once you have it.
Sure. My ID is 954976303754, and the region is US East 1.
Great. I'll now use AWS account ID 9549763033754 and region US East 1 for this session. I can run a compliance check for you now. Would you like me to proceed?
Yes, please go ahead.
All right, checking your IAM setup now. Fingers crossed we don't find anything too scary.
Thank you.
Here's what I found. 2 users don't have MFA enabled. Should I generate a compliance report? You're welcome. Let me know if you need anything else.
Yeah, I think I got the Slack message. That's awesome. And I'm opening up the report now. And perfect. I have the IAM compliance report in Slack. And can you save this report too, or has it been saved already in S3?
I've already saved the report in AWS. Let me know if you need anything else.
Let me go ahead and verify that too as well. Just give me a moment.
Take your time. I'm here to help. Let me know if you have any questions.
Awesome. So yeah, perfect. I have the files in S3 also. Thanks so much, Dave. Appreciate it. Thank you for your help. And likewise, what other reports can you run, by the way? Just give me some other options for compliance purposes.
You're very welcome, Syed. Glad I could help. I can run a bunch of other compliance reports for you. What are you most interested in right now? For example, I can check for IAM policies with overly broad permissions, inactive IAM users that could be deactivated, EC2 instances that aren't compliant with security.
How about IAM users that are idle or have not been using, right? Can you run that report?
Absolutely. I can definitely check for idle IAM users. To run this report, I'll need to access your AWS environment again.
Sure.
Is that okay with you?
Yep, go ahead.
Great. Running the report now. I've finished running the report. It looks like there are 3 idle IAM users. Should I generate a compliance report for you?
Yeah, I see the report. I got the message. Confirmed whether you have saved it in the S3 bucket also. Yeah, perfect. I see the report. Awesome. That's great.
You bet. I've saved the report in AWS. Let me know if you need anything else.
Yeah, this is awesome. This is great because it saves me a lot of time and of course enhances my productivity, so I don't have to go from here and there and just speak to you, and you can do everything for me. That's awesome.
I'm happy to hear that, Syed. I'm always here to help you streamline your AWS compliance tasks. Is there anything else I can help you with
No,
today?
thank you so much. Take care.
You're very welcome. Have a great day, Syed. Don't head.
All right. So yeah, this is great because you just saw a demo where this compliance agent or the officer, whatever you want to call it, or the ClayDesk auditor tool that we've created, basically tells you, give you all the reports or for HIPAA compliance, GDPR, and whatnot. And this short demo simply shows you how this agent goes and runs a report and sends you a Slack message where you can actually see the reports in PDF. This is all set up. And then, of course, it also saves in the S3 buckets as well. And notice every time it saves a report, it generates 2 versions of the report, one in JSON format and one in PDF. That's how I've set this up. And the reason why I've set this up in JSON also is because I can run a make scenario. For example, I can go to make.com and then let me in fact show you that right here. So in this scenario, it fetches the files from the S3 bucket, right? And then of course it iterates over the files, it gets the file, parses the JSON, and that's exactly why I've set it up. And the reason I have a filter here also that simply picks up the JSON file, right? So since I have a PDF file in the S3 bucket right here, right? I have PDF also. I don't want the PDFs. And what I'm doing is simply extracting from JSON. So just a simple filter that only extracts and matches the pattern of JSON. And then once that's done, it goes ahead and actually creates the report. And this is how it will generate a report. This is still in development. I'm just setting this up. But let me go ahead and show you if it actually runs for now. I haven't tested it in a while. All right, so yeah, let's see what's going on. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. So at least it lists all the files, right? So I have 4 files, of course, one in JSON, one PDF. It picks up all the files in the S3 bucket. And then here after the filter, it only picks up the JSON file. Double check. There we go. So this is the JSON for this JSON file. And this is the operation 1. And since there are 2 JSON files, it picks up the other one as well. Awesome. Perfect. And of course, you can build from here. And then you can create a full scenario and then create a chat completion prompt where it would actually create the professional report for you that you can later on send to email and develop your workflow accordingly. So this is awesome. This is great. I wanted to show you how we can integrate AI conversational agents in our workflows. And basically, once everything is set up, you just need to run once and just speak to the agent, and it will start to generate the reports for you. A little bit about on the back end of things, how we've actually created this agent, because we work with multiple clients, and so I'm not going to show you the whole details because this is for a particular client that we're developing, the enterprise client that we have. But these are the API gateways, basically. So we set up the API gateways in AWS for this purpose, and it will go ahead and, of course, each endpoint is mapped to the 11 Labs agent, and then all these API gateways execute a Lambda function, okay? So let me see if I can pull up a Lambda function for you so you can actually see, just so that you understand the workflow of how we're actually developing these AI agents who are running the reports instantly. And this is, by the way, a huge cost savings and increases productivity. Well, there are many, many tools out there, enterprise level tools like Datadog and whatnot, that generate these compliance reports. But we've developed this for one of our clients came to us and said, hey, it's costing us too much for our compliance. So we said, well, perfect. Let us allow us to create the agent for you, and then you can talk to the agent if need be, or you can just chat with the agent. So they're both options that are available. Anyways, so here are the functions. For example, let me go ahead and open this function for you. So this is the IAM function that basically goes out there and searches for the admin users, right? So this is one of the queries that the 11 Labs agent, or for example, the conversational agent, and you can set up any front end, any conversational agent, right? It doesn't have to be 11 Labs. You can actually do it in Amazon Bedrock. But this is the code that goes behind the scenes where the agent is actually executing this code while you're talking to the agent. And within 11 Labs, for example, let me go ahead and show you that too, how this is basically also set up. So within 11 Labs, we have our system prompt, a basic system prompt. And again, you can design it and cater to your own project or needs. But here are the tools. It's basically fetching all the API endpoints from AWS and then executing the endpoints right from here. So for example, the users without MFA, right? What this does is this tool will detect the IAM users without MFA enabled, and this is the URL endpoint that it fetches from the AWS APIs right here. Okay, all right. So now you get the high-level overview of how this is set up. And this agent is going to check compliance for HIPAA, GDPR, for basically the IAM users, S3 bucket, and EC2 instance. This is the core functionality for this agent, and it will also include other services like VPCs and any other services that you like to include can be added with this agent as well. All right. So yeah, this is the high-level overview, and hope this helps. So it generates a nice report, nicely formatted in PDF. Well, it's fairly simple, but of course you can add it, you can enhance the HTML, and it gives you the details for all of these users that are inactive, okay? And there are other reports that you can run because we ran the inactive reports, which is fine. The conversational agent can actually run many, many other reports And as you're working with AWS, it will send you a Slack message, and boom, there you go. And you can run and check these reports. One more thing I want to mention, that these reports are valid for 5 minutes only, because it generates a temporary URL, okay? It generates a temporary URL so that the reports are valid for 5 minutes. You can take a look at the reports, and you can download the report because within that 5-minute period. Otherwise, the link is going to be, you have to regenerate the report, okay? That's one of the requirements from our customers, so we set that up. All right. Yeah, this is great. Let me know if you have any questions. Hope this helps. If you need us to work on one of your projects, let me know. I'll put a link in the description. You can simply book a call with me, and I'll be happy to discuss any needs that you have for your automation, and of course, how to cut down your workflows, how to automate your workflows. That definitely saves a lot of money and also boosts productivity and operational efficiency, right? And this is great because the future is working with AI agents. So thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and of course, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification so you get notified every time I come up with a new video. So with that, thanks so much. My name is Syed. I'll see you guys next time.